Hello, it is your boy Restless Taylor back with another YouTube video. It's like what? That's AM. It's like 2:57. It's 2:57 AM right now. School at 6. Uh, so this is gonna be great. I'm getting ready to put together a PC because I just got the case and I have everything else over. I can't use my PC. I can't use the other PC at the moment. That's over there. Plus, I need to get the rest of this stuff set up. And I want to get this done as soon as possible. I'm putting this video out, and I'm going to be putting out the final result of what my setup looks like, because it's a setup that I've been working on for a hot minute. And I've just been able to recently buy everything, and I'm happy that I'm able to do that. I'm working on a lot of the stuff in the room as well, because I'm just trying to make the setup look actually cool, presentable, and I actually wanted a much stronger setup. So, I'm definitely going to be turning this RGB off, and putting on proper lighting so you guys can actually be able to see everything ready to go on. So, and here goes the proper lighting, stuff like that. The setup hasn't been done for a while, but I've been gradually building stuff up. I even have a video that's going to be coming out probably a little after this one, and I'll be able to show you the final result on that video of what the stuff looks like completely. But this is just the building video. I ended up needing to clear some space. Well, I didn't need to clear space on my phone, but we got some stuff going on, and I want to get this stuff done because, frankly, I'm tired of not being able to use these monitors here. I don't use these two. I use my mini TV, and I use my main monitor. Now I'm getting ready to start. I'm getting ready to move everything to this corner because this desk is kind of like an interchangeable desk. It's pretty even. It's a L desk as well, and this is my old desk. This is my old desk set right next to it. My old desk is going to hold my Xbox and stuff like that. Also, I'm going to try to get stuff for the cords to travel all the way back here, so everything can look a lot more nice. I'm definitely going to set my PC on my desk so it can look 1,000 times better, and I might be able to even have better connections in streams because that's my main goal. So I'm going to get this stuff cleared out and be right back. Okay, so we cleared enough of the desk where we have enough space to be able to start working. I'm going to be going over, going to various angles so I'd actually be able to start doing this stuff. Because I first need to dissect my old PC, because that's the only way this video is even going to get out. My old PC is a Dell Optiplex 990. It came with the regular 8 gigs RAM. It came with 500 gigabyte HDD and just regular Windows 10 Home. Yeah, i7 2600, 3.4 gigahertz. The gigahertz aren't the really bad part. It's the fact that it's a 2600. And 2600 is not good for gaming. So I've had a lot of disruptions when it came to that stuff. Now I get to go from the office build to a gaming build somewhat. So the way that I built this PC was simply putting a graphics card and a new power supply in. Now, don't look at me in regards to the cable management. We're going to be able to figure that out too. Because right now, cable management is bad. 750 watt Ars Game bronze. I should have gotten a gold at least, but I have a gold power supply that I'm looking into. This is a placeholder right now, and 750 watts. It's okay. This is all a mess right here. SATA cables and stuff like that. Very low efficiency RAM, very barely compatible. But this was the gaming. This is the card that I used because the only way to be able to make a gaming PC into a gaming PC is using a graphics card. I took this low profile out of a previous PC that I had that wasn't really that good, with a very bad power supply and stuff like that. Hold up. I'm not sure how to give y'all a good angle. I probably just wanted to set up like that. You'll only see my hand, so you'll be able to see the graphic card you pulled out. Because slotting this and then unslotting it, reslotting it, that's the best I was able to do. Also, this little thing here, I bought it when it was probably like 180. This thing now itself is worth like, it's worth probably 400 now, for whatever reason. It has some dust and stuff like that as well inside the crevices of the fan. That's also because this area did not have the best airflow, so I had to leave some of the slots. Over here open as well, so I can at least try to get airflow for this, because these are very many fans. There's the typical fan over the CPU, and then there was one, I think it was 120 millimeter fan, which is right there covering where the air ducts is. Then I have my two hard drives. I have a 500 gigabyte. I think it was 500. Yeah, 500 gigabyte SSD. Wait, no, that's my that's not my hard drive. Wait, it is? Nope, that's my CD player. So it's my hard drive and 500 gigs SSD. Jesus, it was a SanDisk. I'd say that's pretty alright brand. But I'll get this graphics card cleaned up soon enough. But in other news, when I reach 100 subscribers, I'm going to make sure to I'm going to try to see if I can overclock, because it's a 1650 low profile, and since this will run like 400 some dollars, I think that's completely unnecessary for something that's just like this. It's just a low profile. It's good. It's helped me with pretty much all of my games. My videos come out mad crispy with it. It was super bottlenecked because of the i7. So it might be able to get a lot more use out of the Ryzen 5 3600X that I just got. Now, don't worry, I'm going to be getting a new graphics card, because that means now I'm going to be bottlenecking my CPU rather than my CPU bottlenecking my my graphics card. Next thing we need to take out is this. This is definitely going in the new one. Plus, this was more recently ordered. I have the older one inside of an Ars game box. So since it's inside of an Ars games box, it just needs to be taken out, and then it'll be of good use. And that right there, because I don't have Ethernet, I'm all the way upstairs. This is why my streams don't look that good, because I'm in an Ethernet and my Wi-Fi is in the basement. And my parents would kill me if I actually tried to do that, because my parents work from home. Well, my pops works from home. It's different if he was going back to the area that he used to work. But we're gonna get this unslotted now. We're gonna go over here to my, don't mind my feet. We're gonna go over here to this miscellaneous mess of a box and find all the tools we need. Because my miscellaneous box is as said, it is literally just miscellaneous. Found the screwdriver that I'm looking for too. Yeah, this will be an alright thing, because the high looks like it's not messed up. But I'm gonna get that graphics card cleaned. So when I reach 100 subs, I'm going to do a giveaway for that graphics card, and I'm going to cop myself either a 2060 or a 3060. I'm trying to get a 3060 for anywhere around 600, because, well, anywhere around 600 to 650. Probably is gonna run me $700, but I'm trying not to spend $700. The extra $50+ I don't really feel is needed. And I'm trying to put a limitation on my stuff so I'm not overspending, because I feel it's very unneeded to... I really could have put that right there. I feel like it's very unneeded to spend that much money on a graphics card that retailed at like I think it was like $380. Yeah, but the $380, the 3060 wasn't really worth any. It wasn't even worth that much. So I don't know why people are deciding to do that, because it's not the scalpers right now. The scalpers are using all of the other 30 versions of the 3060. I'm just trying to get a regular dual fan version of the 3060. Good Wi-Fi card. Goes all the way up to the 1200 megabytes, dual band, T2TR2. You know, it's pretty much right there. It's good. It's a good Wi-Fi card. I need to clean up all of this stuff. I'd say it's a very simple one. I bought it for really cheap, but sometimes simplicity is the best way to go. What's it? Also, definitely recommend wearing like an anti-shock wristband so you don't actually take the chance of messing up your PC, because you usually want to try to wait until the power's drained and stuff like that too. Plus, I learned a lot of my stuff from either school or Linus Tech Tips, because Linus has actually been able to help me a lot. I now know about chips and stuff like that. But let's try to get, let's actually get this power supply taken out. I'm gonna just try to use the angle of this right here. Definitely gonna be recording for a while. I'm gonna post by the way, I'm posting the full video, so it's not really gonna be edited. You don't actually need to watch this. I'm gonna have a final result of the video. I'm gonna already have like a final result edited version of the video, so if you want to just watch that one instead of this one, understandable. This is definitely gonna take a good minute, because it's the dissection first, and then taking off all of this stuff and taking out the hard drive and everything like that. I don't have anything like an anti-shock. I'm simply a guy who wanted to go from gaming to YouTubing, and he now feels like he needs to upgrade himself in order for him to actually start doing things in regards to YouTube. Because this was DDR3, so I needed to move to DDR4. There was no point at staying at DDR3, so copped the Ryzen 5 5600. I probably should have just bought the 5600X or the 5 5600. But I'm probably going to be doing that for another custom build, because sooner or later I'm actually going to start getting PCs and building them and selling them. And I'll be putting them on places like Mercari and eBay. On eBay, they're definitely going to have a little bit of a high price, but it's not going to be like everybody else who's overdoing it when it comes to terms of pricing. So when you get ready to at least try to buy my pre-builds, they're going to, actually be good. Plus, I'll make sure that I try to have custom options and everything like that too. Everything's drained. That's out. Let's hold this clip right here. Get this pulled out. Now for a bronze, it's actually not bad. It's not bad. It will hold up and do everything that it needs to, especially until, you know, I can get a 700 watt gold. I mean, I can get that for like $70, so that's not expensive in terms of a power supply. There it goes. Check out the 24 pin connector. Now I need to take out the SATAs and the PCI Express 2. Now this one is only semi-modular. I wish it was fully modular, but the fully modular one, which was also a golden, would have ran me like, I mean, plus I think it was like an 850 watt too for something that was golden, so it would have ran me a lot. Definitely would have ran me a unneeded amount of money. I feel like I had slotted the video card in the wrong one too. Whoa. Pass it now. Yep, I did. Huh, I didn't recognize that when I was first building this PC, considering I've had this PC for 8 months. I've had this PC since December 31st of 2020. So, literally the ending day of that year. I'm gonna leave the RAM and stuff like that in here. I was getting ready to take it out, but I don't see a point. I can take out all of the SATAs though. Transfer everything. I don't need to transfer my CD drive though. I can leave that here. But I'm taking the rest of these hard drives. Well, I'm taking the hard drive and the what you call it. Dang, I haven't taken a hard drive out in a minute, so there we go. Yeah, you can tell that's an old boy right there. That's an old boy. Not going to be using this one for too much longer, but just for right now, until I can get a little bit more. But I have 2 external drives, 4 terabytes each, and they're both gaming drives. I use them to store games and use them to store videos, just for right now, because getting this is expensive. Well, these are not really that expensive. I'm over exaggerating. Setting this off to the side as well. Taking out, look at that, solid SSD, just straight up, just a straight up 500 gig. Pretty damn good if I gotta say so myself as well. This is the cord that was supposed to be attached to the power supply. I don't know why I didn't disconnect it. Yep, it is super, super light as well. It is very, very super light. This is the brand that I've always went with when I kept exchanging out different variants, because I have a 250 gig one and I also have another 500 one as well. I always use these. They always come preset with probably like 480, so these are still pretty good as well. But now we can get this stuff off the desk, because, oh wait, hold up. Oh, never mind. Forgot I had this other hard drive in here too. Yep, 2 of these. This one came from another PC, so 2 of those. And that, it's like 1500 gigs, 1.5 terabytes. That's an okay bet. I'm just taking out the servers now. Alright, now we can move this hunk of metal out of the way, because it overheated easy and I couldn't properly display things, and I could barely use my other monitors, so I literally needed to use everything via USB. Ridiculous. We're now gonna get to the main part, my favorite. So we are going to turn this way, and we're going to move this metal plate out. Got the saddles. I'm not a professional at building this stuff. I just know enough to be able to know that these things are pretty much okay to do. Yeah, these are just regular Barracuda 500 gigs. I'm gonna set those right there. I'm gonna get these screws, and I'm actually gonna pile them up over here, because we want to make sure that we actually are transferring everything correctly. Trust me, I'm gonna regret not sleeping in the morning, because I literally have work right after. But hoping if I can get this done now, then you guys will be able to see this video, and I have more content coming out, and I'm actually going to start doing like story games and stuff like that, and you'll be able to read with me, because right now I've been recording, and then, you know, getting ready to start trying to rush out content when I really don't want to rush out content. I actually want to give content to people who actually, I want to be able to give content that people are actually going to be able to enjoy, because I personally know people who enjoy my my Minecraft videos and stuff like that. So even though I don't have a lot of views on the Minecraft video, a bunch of people actually enjoy those, because they're funny. Sometimes I end up using the effect too much, but better than nothing. Now look at this. We're going from that cheap motherboard to an old. Well, I'm gonna just review everything when I'm over there. Hold up, I'll be right back. To be able to start this stuff off, we have the Ryzen 5 3600X. Well, 3600. Yeah, it's 3600X. There it goes right there, and as you know, it already comes pre-stocked with a fan. I have, let's see me unpack this. Using my trusty box cutter. Got this when I used to work at Home Depot. But it's still pretty sharp. I still have more blades, because when you buy a Husky, when you buy a Husky blade, it comes with more than just that preset. So that's actually pretty nice. Alright. I have flash drives, so when we start it up, we can get the Windows 10. We're going to be getting Windows 10 OEM. That's like $15 or something like that. So it's not as expensive. Definitely not as expensive as getting the $100+ version. And we have 16 gigs of the Vengeance LXP DDR4 2008. 3200 megahertz. Yeah, pretty damn good. Yeah, but everybody knows Corsair. You have to get a Corsair brand. So we have, we got these so far. We have SanDisk 500 gigabytes SSD. 2 dedicated 500 gigabyte hard drives, because I believe the slots are 3.5 inches, so we should be good with that. We have an Ars Games 750 watt power supply, bronze, with a paid 3-year warranty. I think it's 4 years. So we got that. Set that right over there. Still have the spare cords in the thing. Sorry for the cutoff. That was after a long duration. We have a PCI 11AC WLAN dual band T2R2 Wi-Fi card. It's it's pretty cheap, but sometimes you need to get what what money can get. And obviously the connectors for it too, so I'd actually be able to start using these. And I'm going to put it on my desk so I can get a much better connection than instead of putting it on the floor like I used to. I already have the USBs. And we have the Ace 520 or Force Elite gaming motherboard. AMD socket for AM4. And I'm gonna be honest, this only works with the minimum of the 3600. It does not work with it doesn't work with the 3400 or the 3200, but it does work with the 3600. So luckily I got this. My main goal is to try to get the B550. I think that's MSI, if I remember correctly. But yeah, Windows 10 ready and SSD ready. NV, and these two. And this is quite the size. It's quite the size too. 520 chipset, HDMI and DVI display, dual channel DDR4. That's why we have the Vengeance. Can support gigabyte gaming, GB LAN. Has a lot of USB. Has a very wide selection of USB. Has audio IC and has RGB Fusion 2.0, solid thin hard connectors, high definition multimedia interface, aka HDMI, hybrid fan headers, and everything like that. And it also has of course it has all that. It's just good. It's just good. it's just really good. And now for the thing that I have been waiting for my boy right here. This man is gigantic. The MK7 gaming micro case. It's gonna take a while. Let's get it open. This case actually got some weight to it. By the way, y'all, I literally just came from work, so yeah, that's why it's 3 a.m. I come from work at 1:30, so I go at 3 and I come back at 1:30, which means I barely have any time for myself. But luckily, school is not that long for me because I'm only taking a couple of classes. So I'll get up at 6. I only go there until around 12, and then I'm right back here. Ooh-wee. I'm telling you, being able to finally be one of the people with an RGB like everything, talking from gaming keyboards to to now a PC. I mean, I may not be getting a, you know, like RGB like RAM, but if I'm being honest with you, I don't care about that. I just want an RGB case, fans, and mouse, keyboard. I have all of that now, and I got a RGB room. All right. Oh, this case is like massive. This case is, it's bigger than it's much bigger than that one. And it's so much bigger. Ooh, let me actually try to be careful because it has styrofoam too. I hope none of the parts are missing. You know, just to be able to screw things in. We have our needle on those too. Got that, mini, this, and you know, good old stuff. So at least we got all of the equipment that we need. My God, this case is massive. Ah, it shocked me. Oh yeah, that's not safe. Oh, I hope there's no more of that because I don't have an anti-shock resistance fan. Linus always recommended to have that. I kept forgetting to buy one because ADHD is a hell of a thing. So, you know, having that as a, you know, I thought I'll make sure next time, especially if I'm doing a prebuild for someone, to have that. And it has tempered glass, so I can see inside of it too. Oh, this is so great. Okay, so I want everybody to be able to share this video. You know, like, comment, and share. If you're still watching, if you're still watching at all, you know, pin the point of, you know, like, put on the comments, you know, the timing of the video, so if you're actually, you know, see if you're actually watching it. See if you're actually watching it. But the whole update that I wanted to really do is this is awesome. Is the about the giveaway. So the giveaway is going to happen whenever I get 100 subscribers. You either have the number one spot is a 1650 low profile. It has been used, but it will be refurbished, clean, and it will be, you know, it's been used lightly for gaming. It was not heftily used. I still have the original box and packaging. I will reslot it, and I'll be putting all of the other stuff in there too. So I'll still be having that. Yeah, it's used, but to me, it's better than anything else, especially if you're just getting it for free. Second place would be getting a $50 gift card, just a general gift card, so you know you can use it on Steam or wherever you want to use it. And the third place would be getting a $25 gift card. That's, y'all help me reach 100 faster. Somebody can get a 1650 low profile, because I'm in a couple weeks I'm copying a 2060 or a 3060, but either way I'm going to be copying something that's not going to be bottlenecking my 3600 anymore. Because if anything, I probably should have went with like a Ryzen 3200G, but then I wouldn't have been able to get the A20 if I did that, because it would have been a little bit more compatible, if I'm being honest. Ooh, let me be careful when I'm doing that. Oh, this looks real fancy. I say real fancy, but the case, I think the case, I'll put on the screen how much the case cost me, because I don't remember. Ooh, I don't like that feeling. That was numb. Oh, got a whole area right here for this. Look at this. Look at this baby right here. Ah, look at that. She a big one too. She a big one. Oh, and bro, the cooling looks so good. Look how large the fans are. Those are massive. The cooling's actually going to be really good. It already has preset USB. Obviously, it has a power button. You can see that this is the front of Old Gal. This is the front of Old Gal right here. Looks like her USBs are on top, which is what I would expect, to be honest. That's fine, though. Yeah, that's fine. So, that thing is huge. Okay, so we're gonna have to set you right over here. Thank you for being beautiful. Anyway, let's get this out of the way so I can actually get closer. And let's clear the desk once again. Well, we're not going to be clearing the desk, we're just going to be moving stuff off to the side. Finally be able to have a Dell setup though. You know, finally be able to use 3 Dell monitors, and I'll be using my Skeptra TV on my Xbox, which does have 4K capability, which is actually pretty great. I mean, it'll capture stuff at 30 frames, but I don't care. It can run up to 4K. Perfectly fine with me. Perfectly fine with me. I'll also put the editor that I use in the link in the description below. I use 2 different editors. Like one, if I'm doing like previews and stuff like that, that's when I use this editor called CapCut. It's on the games. It's on the. It should be on the App Store and the Game Store. The Play Store, and I use this free editor that has like everything. It's called Shotcut. It does not have any type of emblem. It has everything that you need, like everything. It's amazing. It's easy. I'm not gonna say it's beginner friendly, but it has everything. You know, key mapping and all. Well, I mean, every editor really needs key mapping, because if no editor had key mapping, that'd be bad. That's kind of a way of motion tracking. So we're gonna get the mouse. I moved it over here. Yeesh. About 356 right now. And lucky me, I still have energy. And I'll be taking my shower in a bit anyway, so we can actually start getting this filled in. Okay. Oh, I don't want to take off that thing yet. Yeah. It's still got the little stuff on it. Yeah, I'm not taking that off yet. I'm not going to take that off till the end of the process. Ooh. Easy way to be able to get it. Oh, look at that. A little filter right here. Nice. It's just so nice of a case. Looks like I can take off this back panel too. But to get inside, hopefully I don't need to actually take that off. Can I just... Oh my god, it's so drippy. It's moist. Looks like I need to turn this knob here, but I can't do that without getting this plastic out the way. There we go. We're in. Luckily me, I didn't touch the what you call it. I can touch this metal frame, and hopefully I don't actually end up touching the inside of the thing. So now I can get you over here. Alright. So It's almost 4. It's almost 4 now. We're getting ready to actually finally start this. If you post a video on YouTube and Facebook, then you can contact us to get one of the following products as a gift. That's a little cool thing. I can get a laser pointer or a light strip, a flashlight, or a voice control panel. Probably just going to take the light strip, because I'm probably going to be applying light strips to this desk. And I measured the desk actually can get out of my room. So lucky me for that. So my friends have always had DDR4. And I had DDR3. More RAM and a more, I would say, capably powered PC, but never fully was like there. Had the potential to be as strong as theirs, if not better, but it just wasn't. It just wasn't. Please check your motherboard, whether it's 5V RGB or 12 volt RGB. Well, I'm pretty sure it even says on the Asus 520 what's the RGB, because this will be, again, one of my first times using this stuff. It's not a usual thing for me. Put that just filter right there. And plus, I just watched a video on why you should really be keeping your PC on your desk. The main reason you really do want to keep your PC on your desk is dust. Dust, dogs, or any other animal that you have, like, you know, chinchillas, cats, especially cats. And, like, if you have, like, a husky or something like that, then, yeah, good luck with that. Because I think it's like twice a year you guys need to take like a truck ton of air off of them because they just shed mad. Ooh, yeah, fire! Let's get it out. Now, if I do not finish this, then I'm going to leave everything in the place that it is. Like, it takes me until after 6 or whatever, because that's when I'll need to drive up there, so I can actually, it includes the setup too, and the user manual. Oh, is that a CD? I'll be able to find that out in the book. Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh yeah. You can jump over. I usually keep these boxes too, so if anything actually happens and I purchase the warranty, then I know what to do from there. Crispy, and I'm gonna be gentle. See, now the only thing that bothers me is not any of this stuff, because this stuff's pretty damn awesome. It's the bottlenecking of my graphics card that's going to put the CPU at some work. But even though I'm going to be getting an overall better gaming performance, I'm going to be getting something that works with barely to no stutters, you know, and this is the one time NVIDIA and Ryzen can actually work together, because the processor doesn't matter as much as the graphics card. Well, actually, it does, never mind, because you have a good if you have a good graphics card, it'll get bottlenecked by the processor. You have a good processor, it'll get bottlenecked by the graphics card. You have stuff that's highly compatible with each other, then, you know, yeah, like, you really want to get like a 5600X with like a 3060 or something like that. But I think this specific one works better with like a 2060, no, probably like 2070 Ti with the GeForce fans, the triple fans too, you know, ultra cooling, stuff like that. But I can't remember which one of the things like overheats with things. Oh my goodness. This motherboard is massive. I'm hoping that I got a compatible motherboard and stuff like that, because I'm like a compatible motherboard and a good case that went with it, because it said that it should work for. It said that this should work for it, because everything else I've already read up is compatible. I just need to make sure that this can be slotted where I want it to be. Probably might need to move one of the fans, because the fans are actually quite large. It's the cleanest CMOS I've ever seen. Look at that. This little ass card can actually finally go in one of its own slots. Slot it's supposed to go in. Just like that. It comes out just as easy. And it's super solidly stayed in there. I don't even know why I took the plastic. Oh, I actually do know why I took the plastic off. Heat can really affect everything in here. Ridiculous, but you know, everything can melt. So, well, obviously not everything can melt, but you know, you get what I'm saying. Hopefully, because I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm saying shit out my ass right now. Ooh. Ooh-wee. Am I tripping? I thought I just saw something blue. I'm tripping, because this is not even plugged in, so. First thing we need to do is obviously get all this damn plastic shit away. Ooh. It's a tight fit, but I think it'll fit. It should fit. Yeah, it should. Well, shouldn't. Okay, because now I'm getting worried. Want to make sure that the case that I bought, even though the case was recommended for something, it was recommended for the micro ATX and stuff like that. So I would hope you could take it in decent as 120. It's quite the size, but I don't think it's as big. I don't think it's as big as this right here, because well, this motherboard is pretty damn big. Much bigger motherboard than I've ever seen. So, yep, USB at 3.2. Looks like it was supposed to. Okay, so it's not that it's not well, it's not as compatible as I thought, but the easy way to be able to work with this is just shifting shit around, because this probably has a different recommended thing. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna need to. Yeah, definitely gonna need to just try to. Oh, bro. I'm hoping that I did not make a mistake. I'll be able to search up the compatibility of this case too, so if there's a special way somebody did it, I'll be able to do that exact same thing. But while we're doing that, because I know there's, yeah, this is definitely meant for smaller motherboards. It's meant for smaller motherboards. I don't think this was supposed to be compatible with the Auroras. Alright, so first thing we need to do is get my boy here. Because if we need to make adjustments for the case, then we will, because it looks like pretty much everything is detachable. Where's my box cutter? Here. Let me do a little bit of research. I'll be right back. All right, so I just socketed the 3600. Now we can put in the RAM. Oh boy, that shit is sexy. Now let's see, where's my RAM? There you are, Corsair. After doing a little research on the case, figured my motherboard was too big. I'm just gonna need to make adjustments, and it should fit right in. And I'm probably gonna be getting some more of these the Vengeance, so I can have 32 gigs. 32 gigs is much better than 16, because 16 is kind of the gaming requirement right now. And if I want to do this and stream, that's going to eat alive at my stuff. So I'll be buying more RAM soon enough. Probably should take a blade on it. Having some difficulties, trying not to break it. All right. Yeah, let's just do that. Nice, got that. Vengeance right here. I also ended up turning my camera to 60 FPS, but not using the Ultra HD features, as that would be 4K, and it would eat up my space. Because until I get a separate camera, I'm just going to be using two different processes to be able to do this stuff. Because I also recognize that something that'll be able to make this a lot better is if I just record my webcam separately from my actual recording, instead of attaching everything via that's when you know you got some good RAM that does that. But I'm going to start recording my webcam separate from my definitely going the wrong way. Gonna start recording my webcam separate. So maybe I wasn't doing it the wrong way. There goes one. That's only 8, and 8 isn't good enough. So that also means when I'm getting this stuff, if I want to get any more of the Corsair, I need to make sure to always get the 3200 megahertz. Ooh, both of them clipped in very, very nice. Clipped in very, very nice. That seemed, yeah, that's really coming together on its own already. So, considering this is a low profile card, I'm not gonna need to use the, actually, yeah, still will, definitely. Forget I even mentioned anything. I can keep that out right there. We'll be able to get the AMD fan. That's another reason why I love the AMD over Intel, is because the fans, it's already preset with it. They know it's good. And also comes preset with like this thermal paste. So, you know, if you ain't buy thermal paste, then you know, hey, you get it. Oh, plus it's so good too. Like, look at that. It's fucking high quality shit. Yeah, it's very fucking high quality. Yeah, get this. Need to unscrew these. I'm so glad this screwdriver has a little magnet, so it can just pick up the screws. another thing, I'm also gonna start keeping like mad track over this stuff, so I can actually start. I'm actually gonna start applying my, own thermal paste and everything like that as well. See, look at that. I'll pick that up. Take this last one off, and then we can take off those things right there, because we're definitely not gonna need them. Taking that off, taking this one off. Now getting ready to put down the fan with the pre-applied paste. I don't ever recommend doing it like I'm doing it. You should probably just go watch somebody who actually does this stuff pretty damn professionally. Because I do not. It's one of my first times putting together, legitimate PC. Because I didn't need to apply the fan or, make sure that the compatibility between the things were correct or whatever the fuck. I just needed to place a graphics card inside of a, replace the graphics card inside of an old desktop, and oh jeez. Well, if those two are correct, why are these two not in? Yeah, just do this stuff on a flat surface. Don't do it on doing. Not too good at this. No, definitely make sure to do this stuff next time and make sure to have a proper case and everything like that. Well, hey, even though it's literally right next to my RAM, at least it's screwed in and it's not actually touching it. So that's looking okay to me. And if you're a computer expert, just let me know what I'm doing wrong, because I'm probably doing a lot wrong. But I'll eventually be, I'd say, good enough with this stuff. to the point to where I'd actually be able to start putting it together myself. And doing it properly is what I'm going to start, at least trying to go for, instead of just going for the minimum of, yeah, I'll be all right, or something like that. Tower's big and stuff, but I need to make some adjustments before it actually becomes good enough. So, 1 second. I'm back like 2 days later with a new case. The first case was completely incompatible. So what I decided to do to improvise that is I'm going to take stuff from that case and add it to this one, like the RGB fans and everything like that, because the system itself is super compatible with RGB. So I'm going to be able to do that, and yeah, it's been like 3 days. So I'm gonna put out like the final version of what this stuff looks like, because this is taking a bit to build, if I'm being honest, all because of a case compatibility issue. Everything else is fine, everything else works. I didn't really decide to do a test bench off side of it because, well, I'm still trying to get new monitors and everything else like that. But for right now, I did order the 3060 as well. The 3060 and the 3600 kind of work together. There's no real bottleneck issues. It's if I got the 3060 Ti that it would actually be like a bottleneck. Let me see. But I do know with the 3060, the best Ryzen is the 7800X or something like that. I'll put the card up, somewhere. But that's what this is gonna be. Plus, all of this is recorded on my phone until I can get a cam. But we're gonna be doing that sooner or later. But right now, you got to watch me unpack another case. I'm gonna edit this. I don't know in what way, but I'm not recording in the 60 frames. So yeah. Plus, you guys won't see me recording on a potato anymore, and I can actually start keeping my webcam recording separated from my regular recording, so I can record my webcam on like OBS, and then do my regular stuff on Streamlabs. There you go. So that can work and whatnot. So let's get this done, because I'm gonna be honest, my desk has been, even though it's been built, it has been a mess. Main reason I haven't bought all of this stuff just straight up this month is because it's my birthday and I wanted a new PC. So even though I'm only like 9 months into the game, I'm still working on shit. This box is huge. Still working on shit. There's things we're doing. So be right back. Got the knife. So you guys are only gonna be in an angle for a moment, because you guys are gonna be able to explore the glory of this gigantic case with me. Yeah, but immediately right after realizing that I bought the wrong case, because that case did not actually come paired with compatibility for the A20, for the A520. It came with compatibility for like the mini RTX, the mini ATX stuff, which I thought was going to be there. But when I was looking at cases, I had to do a search online because I wanted a different case. I wanted a case with more RGB and stuff like that. There was a bunch of mid-towers that were showing, but after having that mid-tower experience and realizing that I'm going to be putting 2 graphics cards inside of this PC with that large-ass motherboard, I'm going to be putting a 1080 WindForce, which is the one with like the triple fans. I'll put it right there. and I'm putting a new 3060 that I just ordered. The 3060 is coming on my birthday. This video is coming out before my birthday, so you know, yeah. But it's gonna be a long video, so hopefully you guys are actually sticking up to this point. And if you do, you know, comment. Restless needs to work on his. Restless needs to work on his videos more. No, just comment. I'm work on videos more. There you go. Super simple. See, now me realizing that that case wasn't compatible because not because of it being a mid tower, but because of it not being the case that supported that stuff. When I looked on the list, I was like, fuck it. You know what? After messing up the first time, I don't want to mess up again. So I looked on the list, bought me a gigantic fucking full tower. So putting the knife away for the second time. Also, I'll show you guys the mid tower and the stuff that I took out of it, because I took out the RGB fans, and I'm going to take out the RGB control and then put that onto the this case and the motherboard too. And I definitely need a work desk. But you know, the last time I remember, I'm not Linus Tech, so I can't get all of that shit anyway. That shit costs money, and I've been spending the last couple of checks on this shit. Oh man, oh boy, this shit is massive. This is massive. So hold on, let's. Okay, I definitely need to take this outside. If I try to take this out forward, it'll hit my ceiling before I can completely get it out. I also gotta make sure that you guys don't get any angles of my address. Oh, looks like I got a text. What's up? We're back. I want to see my friends on the PC. They're probably gonna have more success from me after this video. Oh well. Oh. There's no handlebars. Okay, never mind. Yeah, the case is definitely big. I recommend doing this shit with a friend. Yes! Oh my god! Hell yeah. You like this angle? Well, it's almost longer than my arm, but it's still fucking huge. I'm gonna have the best looking PC out of all of the boys. Yo, these fans are fucking massive. This fucking case weighs so much. If it don't fit in this, I don't know what will. Bro. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. Okay, so we gotta see how to put this shit in here. Because this other case, the other case that I thought was big, there's nothing compared to this one. That one's good, but this one's fucking massive. Alright, go grab my screwdriver. A wrench, snub nose, screwdriver. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna fit. This looks like something that, like, because y'all don't really get the real scaling of this. This is gonna have massive amounts of cooling. I'm definitely gonna 360 this. Like, I'm not really worried about a 3090 right now. 3090s cost, like, if you're on the resale, bro, and you're trying to get like Founders Edition, that's probably like $32.99. Yeah, that caught me a 3060 from Zotac, and I paid $713, so I didn't even pay nearly as much. And it's gonna be coming here on my birthday. So right now I'm rocking my 1650 loop profile, and it's got a bottleneck for just a bit. But for right now, I think that's okay because of how long I've been working on this project. Bro, these guys are actually amazing. They have an accessory box. In fact, let me just take my phone out of the case for this. Let me just... That looks better. Do the same thing to the back camera too. Don't mind any of that. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Look at that space, bro. I can put my hand in. What? Plenty of room for cable management and everything. So if you have like a very sloppy but gigantic, flabbergasting gigantic like thing, bro, you can put so much in here, man. You can fit everything in here. There's not one that can't fit in here. Now, I don't have a proper workbench or anything like that, but you know, this thing has everything that I definitely know I will need, because it's the perfect angle. It's literally the perfect angle. I remember, well, what's wrong with the other one is that one it only belongs to specific, very, very specific boards. But if you get a full tower, you can get it for pretty much every type of motherboard, which is great. Because that means anytime I want to upgrade, I can switch out. Because my next upgrade, I'm not sure whenever it's going to be. It's going to be the... It's going to be the B550, the Ryzen 7 5800. It's going to be 37. It's going to be 3070s, two 3070s to be exact. And I'm going to try to look for two 144 hertz monitors. Right now, I have all my monitors are either 70 or 60, which is meh. And it kind of holds off on the potential of what this stuff has. But I'm slowly upgrading the PC setup. You know, we getting there. We're working on this stuff as we're going. The desk, I've gotten a new desk, so everything's looking like 1,000 times better. Plus that PC down there looks so fucking big that it don't even matter what this motherboard got on it, because trust me, guaranteed it will fit. Guaranteed it will fit. I need to take this graphics card out, because this graphics card's a GDDR5. and about 4 gigs, about 4 gigs of the god damn. It's about 4 gigs of the VRAM, if I remember correctly. 4 gigs, just 4 gigs of memory. So that's why I needed to get a 3060. 3060 has 12. The one that I bought from Zotac is 12. Very small. Size of my hand. Gotta set that over here for right now. Yeah, I can fit 2 graphics cards in here and I'm happy. Oh, I don't know if y'all heard, but they're working on these like fucking massive ass cards. It's the 40, the 400 series, and or the 4.0 series, something like that. But the cards are like, they're fucking huge. That case you can't even put them in that case. And I'm pretty sure they have a specific type of, function, but trust me, they definitely work for gaming. Is it an overkill? Massively, but who the fuck cares about an overkill if you can run every damn thing in between? You can run everything. So this motherboard, which was a problem, is now no longer a problem. Also, thank you, Ryzen, for equipping your stuff with, like the little thermal paste or whatever the fuck it is, because I'm pretty sure it's thermal paste, but it works, and it's great. Works for a long time, too. So if I ever need to get some more thermal paste, I can do that. But I'll do that when I get a new CPU. Ooh. I'm going to use the side panel for pretty much everything that I need. Take all of these cotton pieces, bro. Fucking cotton pieces, massive too. Ooh. And this is why we have our stub nose and this, our wrenches. Because there are some of these that frankly are just not gonna work. Looks like, bro, it has massive areas for like airflow and stuff. No, I'm probably not gonna be able to finish this tonight. I should be able to finish it right after I come back from school, but just know that by the time this video is even out, I've already built the PC. That's the only way this video even comes out, so. Oh, pain in my ass. Why do you need to be one? Hold on. still the following morning. It's like 6. I'm like almost done building it. Funny part is later on this month I still gotta make upgrades. I'm putting a new GPU in anyway. That's another reason why I had to buy a 750 watt, because the 3060 is probably gonna the 3060 would have ate my 500 watt alive. I got the RGB fans and stuff like that going on. So things are gonna start looking a little when they're going in. It's starting to look really good right now. I mean, despite the cable management that needs to be fixed. Other than that, everything else is looking good. I've been able to clear up a little bit up there and stuff like that. That's good. I'll be right back when I'm basically done. Hey y'all, we're back after another day, a literal another day. Only because of how busy I am. The PC's done. The PC is done. Okay, so before I show y'all, I'm going to put the rest of it back together because I was doing some testing and stuff like that. You guys are going to be here for the BIOS update. That's what I need to do. I just got the displays working. I got the fan and everything like that working. Everything's good. All that's it's powered up. All of that's great. Oh my gosh. And I still have to get this 3060 by my birthday. Well, it's coming on my birthday, so it'll be here next week, or it should be. So I'm gonna screw these panels back on. I'm gonna change the lighting. By the way, this system is massive. you already seen in the previous clip. Yeah, man, the system is fucking huge. This is one of the damn plates. Full towers for the win, boy. Plus, my PC is going to be so godlike compared to my friends. There's not going to be a single frame drop, unless it's from lag. Because lag just could not care less or more. It just don't care. So the only thing I need to do after this is work the displays, which I know I can do the moment I actually plug everything up. Apparently my graphics card wasn't even like plugged in. It was just screwed, and I couldn't use the onboard graphics apparently, or something like that. And I tried, but I have that stuff connected via USB, so that means all the drives need to install, and I still need to install the I still need to install all the rest of this stuff here too. So I'll do that, and well, I'll show you guys when I get to that. So be right back again. We back again. This time, we got the room all lit up and stuff. It's 5:23 a.m. I think the last time I recorded it was like 3. So we got that. We're getting ready to pull out the USB. And try to get these monitors set up. I'm already, here with the BIOS and stuff like that. Turn that around. I'm already here with the BIOS and stuff like that. That's great. That's a good thing right there. VGA support, EF driver, fast boot, full initial. Yep. Everything's looking good for all of this stuff. Did all the storage and whatnot's really good, and I got a good power supply. Well, a decent power supply. First thing is I need to install this stuff onto these drives. Because I've been doing this for like 5 days. It doesn't actually take that long to build this stuff, but when I was looking for compatibilities, I ran into a problem with the case, and the case was the main issue, because everything else perfectly worked together, and even the 3060 that I'm getting ready to get perfectly works. Everything else works besides that. Everything else worked besides that case. So since the case didn't work, I took it upon me to, oh shit, let me turn the flash off, to add the fans and stuff like that. Oh, look at that, the auras. You can see a little bit of the RGB in the back. You can't really see inside because this is just strictly a black case, but this with the, you know, these shits, you know, it looks pretty damn good. This, I really think I'm gonna need this, so. But other than that, yeah, bro, this PC is, bro, it's literally the best PC I've had, and it's gonna get even better by the end of the month because I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna put that on my Instagram, and I'm going to put it on my Twitter. Follow my Twitter. I'm gonna start posting on there more often because I'm gonna want to do things like try not to lapse and whatever, not like that. Want to be a little bit more communicative with the community because, you know, that's just how the fun comes around. You feel me? But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna install this Windows and then get right to it. Alright guys, it is 7:44 on Saturday. I got everything working now. Everything's working. For 5 or 6 hours I've been looking for things because I know so much about the network cards, addresses, MAC addresses, the difference between the LAN address and everything like that. For so long I was in my registry editor and everything trying to figure out what's going on. You open the command prompt, then you open the control panel, and then you open the registry editor. But you open the command prompt first. Actually, no, you open the command prompt, then you go to the registry editor and you go under all of these folders and everything like that. Need to make sure that everything's like, you know, it's good, it's tied all down and whatnot. Holy jeez, I'm telling you now though, I'm gonna be putting out. I'm still gonna be putting out a lot of content. I'm on the game right now. I decided to just get on my Xbox afterwards of dealing with that bull crap for a minute. But hey, I got everything working. We now, you know, we're good. We're gonna be getting come on, bro. Anyway, I'm going to be getting a new monitor, and I'm getting the 3060, a graphics card I've been wanting for a long time. I'm getting that for my birthday. It might be a day after my birthday, but either way, because the day right after my birthday, I don't work, so it's nothing but benefits. I've been trying to get this stuff done for a hot minute, for the last like 3 or 4 days. This recording has been over the last couple of days because I've had school and then work and school and then work and then school and then work and then building this and staying up for it. Now I'm going to show you guys the inside of the almost final product. I didn't even need to buy any variant of Windows because off of my original PC, the hard drive that was originally in it that already had Windows and everything like that was already copied. So I have the full version of Windows and everything. I made sure to already copy that. So when I transfer it, I'm good. I am good. So I transferred that. I have the other hard drive in here. I got my my SanDisk. I have a SanDisk in here. So I have my SSD. I have my SSD for specific games, but I mostly just use my external drives, which are also back here. But I got my RGB fans. Got the 1650 low profile in here with the regular AMD fan that it actually comes with. I got the Aorus 520 motherboard. I have 16 gigs of 16 gigs of Vengeance DDR4 32 megahertz 33.200 megahertz RAM. So I did good with this stuff, and you know, frankly, this is what the top of it looks like. Oh, it's lovely. It is lovely. It's great. So I'm going to be putting this out. I'm going to be putting out a lot more content as well. So thank goodness I got all of this stuff done today, because I was trying to. This video is going to be out really quick. And after it, I'm gonna be putting out the Shinobi, the Orochi, and the Raider changes. And I'm probably gonna be doing a compilation with Valkyrie soon. And I have a surprise for the channel. So let's get to it. Let's do this. I'm done.